Hello, amazing artists! We're going to paint a visual story inspired by Joan Miro. You will need a drop cloth or something to protect your tabletop surface. You will need watercolors and brushes. I prefer to use brushes of higher quality. The brush that comes with your watercolor kit usually doesn't work that well. The brush hairs usually fall off and get in the paint. You will need 2 small containers with water, one for clean water and one for dirty water. You will need a sponge or paper towel or a dirty rag to clean your brush. You will also need a pencil and an eraser. You will need black glue, which is easy to prepare using black tempera and white glue. It's best to work with a used glue bottle that is not super full. Pour black tempera paint into the glue bottle, filling it all the way to the top. Mix it with a stick, or in my case, a bad quality brush. Then put the cap on and shake it thoroughly. You will also need a 9 by 12 inch sheet of multi-purpose or watercolor paper. Make sure it's at least 80 pounds or thicker than a regular sheet of copy paper. The first step is to transfer the drawing from your drawing prompt to your paper using a pencil. Draw lightly with your pencil so that you can erase the lines later. With your black glue, trace or draw over the pencil lines carefully. Don't squeeze the glue too hard, or else too much glue will come out. Go slow. And if you accidentally make a glue blob, don't worry about it. Blobs are also shapes and they are beautiful. Once you're done tracing the lines with your glue, let it dry overnight. This step is very important because you cannot paint over wet glue. Once the glue is dry and the pencil lines have been erased, you are ready to paint with your watercolors. After soaking or spraying your watercolors with a little bit of water, begin by painting all of your shapes using only 6 colors and avoiding black and brown. With watercolors, you can't get bright colors right away. You need to layer the paint. Apply your first layer of red paint to all of the shapes that will have that color. If you need more of the same paint, quickly dip your brush in the water and apply more color. You don't need to clean the brush because you're using the same paint as before. When you're done with the red shapes, switch to your next color. Remember to clean your brush in the dirty water first. Then wipe it on your sponge, and finally dip it in the clean water before you load your brush with more paint. Continue painting the shapes in your drawing. Once you're done with the first layer of paint, let it dry for a few minutes. Then, apply the second layer of paint in the same way you did before. This time, you don't have to paint the entire shape. You can leave some areas with a lighter color. You can also layer a different color on top of another. When you're done painting the shapes, let your painting dry. There's no need to paint the background. Leave it white. Don't forget to put the title of your story and your name on the back of your painting with a pencil after it is dry. My story is called Cohetes, or Fireworks with My Brothers on Christmas. What is your story called?